Hey, it's Chris again with C&H Auto Accessories. C&H Auto Accessories. I'll leave it in there. It is the end of the day. This is the last truck of the day. Buddy's tired. I'm tired, but we want to do this video here. What do we got here? Well, come on over here. We got a Toyota Tacoma here, and we had recently just done a retrax on it. Well, this guest is part of a charity called Off the Grid Missions, and it's a hearing impaired charity, and basically they're doing this as an overlanding, which is going to be part of what the things they're going to do. So we did this install. Now, the cover is from us, which we did already, but everything else she bought somewhere else, but we installed. Now, a lot of places, if you buy it somewhere else, they will not install it, but we do offer that on most things. Now, there's a few things that if it's purchased somewhere else, we will not install for maybe quality issues if it's not up to our specs. This one looked pretty good, so I didn't see any problem. So let's go over a few things that made this a very difficult install. Now, this truck here, they make the Retrax with a T-slot rail and without a T-slot rail. Now, she didn't get the T-slot rail, so she ordered the ones that work underneath the cover. Now, it sounds like that would make it really, really easy. Now, Buddy's behind the camera. He knows quite well it was not that easy. Okay, so let's go over a few things. Anytime you put anything underneath the cover, it's going to raise it up. So now, the way this works, not all this stuff worked as easy as it's supposed to. And it's not uncommon. Sometimes you get something online and they say, oh, it's super easy. It was several hours of work. So it was not an easy install, but it is done and it's done right. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not going anywhere. If you notice, there's not even a small amount of movement on anything we've done here. It's so this way, if you're going off-road and they want to put a tent up here. Now, they did put this nice bunker industry or whatever it is, canopy, which just swings around, very similar to what I have in my truck. And also they have the gas caps on the gas cans on the other side, and that's really good if you're off-road. And again, if you run out of gas, you'll be happy you have that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open the cover here so you can show that everything works. And you can see some of the other goodies she has in there. All right, as you can see, everything still works. Now, if you look in here, you can see this silver one is the one holding the cover itself. The black hardware is what's holding the racks. Now, as you can see, we had to do some, make them work together so you can still attach the cover in the racks. Now, going into the cargo management system is a good way to go. Now, the problem is, and there's had to be some adjustments to these brackets because the height and everything else didn't really quite work very well where you can get it flat. So we had to do all these modifications to make it all work. But as you can see, Buddy did a very good job. Now, when you raise the height of this, you're going to have to add some more foam on the sides because now it's lifted slightly higher. So basically the whole side has had to be refoamed. So it'd make an adjustment for that. But as you can see, everything still works just fine. You can put a kayak on there. Again, you can put a tent. Now, since she didn't buy any of this products from us, normally I'll be on the video saying, oh, this is such and such and you can get it from us. I'm not quite sure what this stuff is. But the main thing about this video is if you bought something else and you're looking around and like, oh, I wish I could find someone to put it on, this is probably better if we do it, because I guarantee if someone who's never done this before had to put these on together, they would say it doesn't work. And Buddy, who's been doing this a very long time, actually said that today. And we had to sit there and brainstorm and make, this is what we call the C&H Light Custom. And with the Light Custom, we had to make some small changes to the brackets and stuff like that. And it's time consuming because we like it to go all in there and not have to do anything extra. But we had to do extra. This kept it to the next day, which is very rare for us. We usually get all our work done in the same day. We had to keep it to the next day, but it is done. And that's the most important thing here. It looks good. Everything functions good. Cover completely works. And we even did the vent visors on here as well. But again, I'm not familiar with the name of this product. Now, maybe Off the Grid Missions might later on go on, maybe put a link with this and tell us everything they bought. Plus, it probably wouldn't hurt to check out the charity group that this is going for. I tell you, anytime you can help other people, especially someone who's hearing impaired, that's a good thing. So again, I'm Chris with C&H Auto Accessories, and this is a review of the Toyota Tacoma with the racks, gas cap, canopy, and this is for a charity group called Off the Grid Missions. Hopefully I'm not messing up on that. If you do, you can correct me later. And again, hit the like button. We appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel. Stay up to date with this really cool product. Thank you.